The Voice of Nigeria has sought the renewal and deepening of its partnership with Galaxy Backbone Ltd to promote President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. The Director General of VON, Malam Jibrin Baba-Ndace, stated this when he led the organization's management team on a courtesy visit to the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Galaxy Backbone Ltd, Professor Ibrahim Adeyanju, in Abuja. Ndace stressed that for VON to succeed, it required the total support of Galaxy Backbone and other relevant organizations.
So I'd like to also use the opportunity to thank you, and by extension your management and staff of Galaxy Backbone, for the support that we have been receiving, which I inherited, which has been very robust, particularly with all sense of humility. I think that Voice of Nigeria has one of the most robust digital platforms, and both in terms of the front line and also the back end support, working with the DIT, the IT department and all of that. But I'm very determined to expand the scope of the partnership and deepen it. Voice of Nigeria, like you rightly said, is a public media institution, perhaps the only public media institution in Africa with the mandate to shape positive narrative about Nigeria and Nigerians, Africa and Africans. And by the wisdom of our founding fathers, we do that in 8 languages. Okay. 4 local languages: Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, and Fulfulde. Oh, and for the international, naturally English being our national language, French, Arabic, and Swahili. Oh. Yes. And since I came on board, looking at the global trend and the position of Nigeria as one of the major nations on the globe, I am also looking at the possibility of starting broadcasts in Mandarin, wow. Okay. Chinese language, and then Portuguese, particularly because of what our armed forces, particularly the Nigerian Navy, is doing in the Gulf of Guinea. Nigeria is the lead country in terms of fighting piracy and other crimes on maritime domain. So we need to amplify that, leveraging on those languages. Yes, we are looking for support for you, but we want you to see our platform as a veritable platform, locally and internationally, to tell the Galaxy Backbone story. There's no media organization, whether public or private in this country, that shape narrative in 8 languages. None. There's none. So we're very proud of the legacy that have bequeathed to us, and I intend to deploy that for Galaxy Backbone, not just in programs or events that you have, but I am offering a dedicated program on Voice of Nigerian platform on a weekly basis for Galaxy Backbone. Because for me, to whom much is given, much is expected. You have given us much support, and I want to offer a platform for you to be able to tell your story.
Responding, Adeyanju said that Galaxy Backbone prides itself as the digital backbone of the nation.
At Galaxy Backbone, we pride ourselves as the backbone of the nation, the digital backbone of the nation. That's very important. With our infrastructure that we control, we're talking of over 5,000 kilometers of fiber covering close to 28 states in Nigeria. We manage 2 data centers, Tier 3 and Tier 4, one here in Abuja, another one in Kano. The one in Kano is actually one of the few Tier 4 data centers in the whole of Africa. I don't think we can count up to 10. According to some people, say there are even only 2, one in Nigeria and one in South Africa. Okay, that are certified by the certifying body. We also pride ourselves in a state-of-the-art security operations center, which we use to defend the cyberspace on behalf of the government. The digital literacy level in Nigeria is still not where we want it to be. And because we are an ICT infrastructure company, we also engage, a lot of times we train MDA staff and even private staff in terms of improving their knowledge of ICT. And we provide consultancy services to a lot of companies as well. And because of our data center, we're also involved in a lot of cloud services. I think that's very important. And data center services in terms of co-location, but cloud center services in terms of hosting, web hosting, in terms of, basically helping you to keep your data. We need to collaborate more in the interest of the citizens that we both serve. We also need to collaborate to ensure that we help our principal, which is the president of the nation, President Asiwaju Bola-Ahmed Tinubu, to fulfill the mandates in terms of the priority areas and to ensure that the citizens can enjoy the fruit of democracy. And I think synergy among government agencies are very important to ensure that not just broadcasting or telling people about the good things, but also letting them see it even without saying it. And that's what I think we can work on together.